They'll be going left to right here. This is Pool B Men's Championship competition in Madrid, and it's been slightly overcooked there, but kept in field incredibly over on the far side. So South Africa can keep going here. Little in and away from Tiaan Pretorius. His last event was in Cape Town just before Christmas. Brought back into this squad by Philip Snyman. In midfield here now is Kieran Nortje, one of the shortlisters for Rookie of the Season into the 22. There's Nortje at scrum half to Selvin Davids. Lades has got Dylan Sage, another player brought back into the fold by Snyman this season. Selvin Davids. Nortje just tries to burst through a gap, try and bend this Irish defence. South Africa looking for the opening score here. Davids just shovels it to Pretorius, who steps through the line quite brilliantly to get the Blitzboks first try in Madrid.
Well, it all started from the restart, and it was close too. Look at the assistant referee like, oh man, are they out there? There's a no call, but there was 5 rucks, and they were all brutal on the clean from South Africa. So they're bringing the heat early on. Pretorius does get the try, but oh man, that restart was interesting because it looked like he was outside the lines. He can go from in to out, but see, that's out the field, right?
Yeah, that's in touch because he's already over the sideline, leaping in the air, and the ball was over the plane of the sideline as well.
I don't think that's why she's going to put the flag up, so that was random.
Yeah, lucky break here, potentially for South Africa. They'll take it 7-0 with the conversion successful as well. Another restart. This one goes slightly flatter, but that one has gone out on the full, definitely. So Ireland will get the option here.
And I've been happy enough to go to scrum time in these situations here. Ireland very slow in their setup, taking their time. So for me, South Africa wanting to play tempo.
Option, please, scrum.
Ireland, not so much. Want to just play it slow.
Well, there is Hugo Keenan. He put his hand up. He said, I'm going to turn down a trip with the Ireland 15-a-side team to South Africa in July because I want to go to the Olympic Games.
Do you think that's an effect of Dupont making the call? Or I know he's been in this program before.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's really what put him in the 15-a-side reckoning was his performance in sevens. When Ireland weren't even a core nation on the series, he was one of the players that really fast-tracked them to 7 success, and he wants a chance of a medal at an Olympics, and he's going to get an opportunity here. His first chance with the ball in hand. Sets up the breakdown nicely for McNulty. Now Niall Comerford to Billy Dardis. Left foot step. Can't quite get the ball away. Arriving is Terry Kennedy to McNulty. And here's Keenan again. There you go. That's what he can do. Beautiful feet from Keenan. Penalty though, South Africa just leaving their feet. I think it was Aaron O'Sullivan, was it?
Oh, he's saying that he was leaving his feet to unbalanced. They look pretty solid to me. It was a tough one for O'Sullivan.
Yeah, he recently returned into the fold for Ireland Sevens as well. He didn't like the call on that occasion.
Good run though from Keenan.
He's the first man to arrive, and his chest went straight on the
nice evasive skill, sets it up brilliantly. Now look at the clean there. It's hard on that angle.
That's your
potentially might have been the knees going to the floor as he arrived at the breakdown, was what referee Adam Lale saw. So, Selwyn Davids, top assister of tries in the series. Zane Davids, his namesake, is on the bench as the top tackler of this series. So, with and without the ball, getting back into the kind of form that we've come to see from the Blitzboks. There's Selvin Davids skipping through the line. He's got pace over to the left. Aaron O'Sullivan brilliantly intercepts the ball, knocks it down to Terry Kennedy. Now Jordan Conroy. Speaking of players getting back into form, last couple of events he's been really, really good as Conroy. Dardis changes direction, back to Terry Kennedy. Now McNulty. McNulty speaks very good Spanish. He'll be enjoying himself in Madrid here this weekend. Here's Aaron O'Sullivan up to the 10-metre line. Good quick reload for Dardis. Kennedy again, looking for their first point to the contest here are Ireland. And here goes Terry Kennedy with the kick and chase. He's got brilliant vision. He's got plenty of pace. And he scores tries for fun. Terry Kennedy with his first try here in Madrid. There will be more.
The top try scorer in sevens this season. But look at this. A lot of players will kick short there. He kicks long. And that's the difference why he's so effective when he does kick and chase. Look at the anguish and the chasing of South Africa. That's why he goes long, because he's going to back his skill and back his fitness. What a try.
Bumped into his Uncle John this morning outside the hotel.
Apparently he was on fire.
Yeah, they were starting very early.
It's never too early, is it, in Madrid? Come all this way.
Also, Vinnie Cunningham was there, who played for Placenta for Ireland and the British and Irish Lions on a tour to New Zealand in '93.
Look at that, two of those superstars here, or three of them actually. Moneta apparently in and around.
Yeah, Marcus Moneta doing some commentary this weekend for ESPN, who are here covering the live rugby sevens here in Madrid. Everyone's waiting on bated breath to see when Marcus Moneta is going to be back. Might ask him a bit later. How that injury's recovering.
Absolute superstar, but it's quite intriguing, that top try scoring list. We've got Terry Kennedy, Moneta, and then Perry Baker here this weekend fighting it out to be the top, getting the award on Sunday.
Yeah, Perry Baker, second all-time in tries, not far away from 300. But yeah, Terry Kennedy took most of last season off recently after he won that World Player of the Year award. Went and played some club rugby in Sydney and started working for a finance company, sort of getting his career away from rugby started. There is Marcus Moneta. I bet he's really good at commentary.
I was going to say, I bet you he's one of those guys that's just awesome at everything. He's a wicked rugby player. Oh, he's handsome as anything. He's 11 out of 10. And now he's coming into comms and nailing that.
15 now.
Use your monitor though a bit more, Marcos. You'll see yourself in vision. Here's Selwyn Davis. South Africa looking for the go-ahead score here. They're going to get it. Tristan Lades. Western Province puts them in the lead.
Still only young in his career, Tristan Lades. But geez, he's starting to find the groove and be an integral part of this South African unit. Just so quick. No one even gets a touch on him, just slices through.
Yeah, we saw him score his first try on the series in Perth back in January. That was a popular score with his teammates, and that's a brilliant conversion from right out wide from Selwyn Davis. So South Africa get the jump on Ireland on half-time, 14 points to 7. It's the sevens event here in Madrid this weekend. Billy Dardis gets the second half underway. And climbing high for it is Zach Ward. He brings it down nicely for Jordan Conroy.
Stripped in the tackle, play on.
Ball's gone forward though into the hands of Lades, who got the try just before the break, and South Africa are going to get another one here. You won't catch Ewan Norkia. One of the rookie nominees of the season is absolutely rapid.
Was a fantastic restart from Dardis, but it was Hadoud who ripped the ball. Lades was the one that gives the inside ball. And Nortia, the all-important score after half-time. They're so good in that department, South Africa.
Here comes through the blue ball system up in Pretoria, in the high veld South Africa, as Lades adds an extra couple of points. So they've started the second like they finished the first, South Africa. Of course, they will be going to that repechage in Monaco. They've got to play Great Britain. They've got to play Canada. They've got to play the likes of Hong Kong, China and Chile. It is going to be difficult for them. They will be the favourites there, but they want to make sure they use this event here in Madrid as a springboard for that qualification.
Yeah, and get guys such as Sage, as Hadoud, Roscoe Speckman back up to speed and firing on all cylinders when that does come around in 2 or 3 weeks.
Intelligent restart from them as well, putting it behind Jordan Conroy. So now Ireland have to try and find a way out from deep. Heavy contact coming in.
Missed it now, leave it.
I heard the groans from the players. There's Kennedy. Not much on for him. Has to set up another breakdown. Here's Zach Ward. dream teamer.
Again, I'm going to penalise
and gets away. Does the big Ulsterman. Look at him go. Up over the halfway line. Lade's coming across. He won't catch him. What a finish from Zach Ward. The big boy from Ballynahinch, getting it done for Ireland.
Oh, and that was brutal in those contacts from South Africa, but because they put so much energy into that department, there's the first hit from Hadul. Nothing wrong with that, but Ward just absorbs it with those big shoulders and just powers through. There's some pretty good defenders he marches on through. And then from there, remember, he has to run 85 metres. Probably a bit more on the angle. Lades desperately dies, just can't. We ran out of runway just a little bit there, but man, what a finish.
Yeah, I mentioned dream teamer in Hong Kong, Zach Ward. He's been one of the real reasons they've become one of the best teams in rugby sevens right now. Has had an outstanding season. South Africa got the ball back though. 21-12. 4 minutes to go. Long old time in sevens. There is Speckman. Now to Grobbela's come off the bench. Also Dylan Sage involved as well. Here's Impi Visser. They've got some big players out there at the moment. South Africa. Ireland here looking for the turnover at the breakdown. McNulty involved.
Still a contest, guys.
You heard the referee, fair contest. South Africa can play it away. Sage. She played a bit of rugby in Montauban in France recently, Dylan Sage. Here's Saviwe Soyazwapi. Grobela, Sage, over the top to Lades. Playing good keep ball here are the Blitzboks. Trying to manage time and the scoreboard, but there's Ireland again, clearing out, guess who? Harry McNulty, alongside Zach Ward, the two big units up front for Ireland. They do get the penalty, and now Gavin Mullen will just take his time here.
Time off. Come in, please. I've had 3 conversations with individual players on your team now about answering back and asking questions that have no possible answer.
No problem.
Okay, if that continues, there's going to be a penalty against you.
Clear instructions from Adam Leal there. Keep the chat down, please.
Oh, man. Again, the brutality at the ruck time. It was Zach Ward who come across when South Africa were in possession and just marched on through. And then Harry McNulty, who's limping a little bit, was an assist.
Yeah,
this is where they're dangerous. Their launch pad is the line out.
Thank you,
and there's Andrew Smith, who's out there in number 23. His first appearance this series. He left sevens, been playing for Connacht in the URC in the west of Ireland.
Thank you.
McNulty with a bit of a limp on there.
It looked like he took something in that ruck, probably just a stray knee to the thighs. Never nice, but you're going to man up. He's going to be the target in this line out.
Well, this has got to be the biggest line out in rugby sevens here. These 6 players out there for Ireland: Smith, McNulty and Ward. And you got Visser, Sage and Grobela for South Africa, but Ireland do come away with it. There's Gavin Mullen in midfield. McNulty. They've overloaded the far side, and the first touch here for Andrew Smith. Has been pulling up trees in the URC for Connacht in 15s. Another player who wants a shot at the Olympic Games. There he is again. Mullen. Gavin Mullen gets another one back for Ireland. Still plenty of time here. They've given themselves a great chance.
Well, they'll probably get the maximum as well. Scored in a perfect position, Mullen.
Lennox with the extra 2.
Oh, it was brilliant though. You saw that over chase. There's no one on the inside. Just the right foot step, and Mullen, yeah, gets it done. Gives him a chance.
Yeah, he had a really good time in the last couple of events, did Gavin Mullen. Hong Kong and Singapore, and wherever we go, plenty of good support for Ireland. Family and friends in the stadium here in Madrid. Back underway through Lennox. South Africa, though, do bring it down nicely. Selvin Davis lifted high into the sky. But look at the counter ruck again from Ireland. That's that power up front, and they're using it so well. But the pass from Lennox to Mullen wasn't where it needed to be.
Andrew Smith was the one that started it all off, and the counter-ruck, it was brilliant. He had his positioning to challenge well. This goes to hand, man. They're going to go close to being over. That's a missed opportunity.
All the big work from the big forwards up front. As you say, opportunity missed. Now, less than 30 seconds to go. South Africa have it in their own hands if they can bring it down from the line-out. Sage is the target. McNulty competed, but South Africa bring it away. Soyuz-Wapi to Speckman. Almost trips over his own talent. Now gives it to Soyuz-Wapi. Siviwe Soyuz-Wapi is tracked down by Conroy. The ball's loose. Ball's still infield. No, it just goes over the sideline from Andrew Smith.
Knock on into touch.
And that should bring it to a close.
Yeah. So it's a knock on into touch.
I think that was a knock-on beforehand, so I think he's going to play it out, is he? Yeah, it's the right call. The knock-on happened before the full-time siren. What a chase, though. This is a nice pass from Speckman, but look at Conroy. He's the one that makes the tackle, then turns and chases. Oh, this might be a saver for sure.
Scrum option, yeah?
That's really smart, isn't it, to attack the ball there.
No. Yep.
Interesting call that as well, because it did come off the hand of Conroy in the tackle and get taken over by Ireland, but they're going to get another shot here as Jordan Conroy gets patched up.
Really copped the boot after making that desperation tackle on Soyuz-Wapi. So now you have one chance. You've got to call your move. Do you go wide early, or do you have a setup and allow South Africa to have a go at the breakdown?
It's such a tough group here. Top 8 competition, of course, this weekend. You got New Zealand and Fiji in this group as well. Fiji beat New Zealand with a winning conversion in our previous game.
Okay.
Right in the final play. Can Ireland do a similar thing to South Africa here?
We said pre-kickoff, these teams always have close clashes. You know, South Africa, they're going to rush defensively. They're not going to give Ireland time to attack. For me, get it out to Conroy early if you can.
Sorry. Bind!
So scrum Ireland. Lennox defeated.
Stay back behind.
Need to get the ball away first, and they do so through the hands of Sean Cribben, who's given it to Mullen, who's been absolutely walloped by Roscoe Speckman. Smith now needs to buy a bit of time for his teammates to arrive and help him out. Cribben's there. They're going to get another penalty here, Ireland. Now they can kick to the sideline, eat up some easy meters and throw a line out.
Yeah, that's the exit play they were desperately wanting. A lot of hands on hips there. Had to work hard to retain that pill. Just got to make sure this goes out any way, shape or form.
They've gone for distance here, big distance. It was brave, and they're all the way up to the halfway line from Lennox.
Oh my goodness gracious me, when it went off the foot, I was going, oh no. But he got it there.
Thank you, just stay on there for me, thanks.
3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 this season. They've been good, Ireland. Can they do it again?
Stay 2 meters, please. Thank you.
So here we go. It's now an attacking line-out for Ireland as James Topping, head coach, watches on. Ema Flannery there,
Good gap.
team manager with the shades on. Final play, opening game pool play, men's championship pool B. Ireland with one final shot to get an opening comeback win against South Africa. On the cut is Mullen, who got the previous try. Now McNulty. Harry McNulty over the 10-metre line. Lennox gets it away to Mullen. Andrew Smith. Smith left foot step and just charges into Christy Krobela. Lennox to Zach Ward, who's already come up with a brilliant try of his own in this game. Needs to keep his feet in field here. Does so just. Long ball to Mullen, gets it away, brilliant hands to Andrew Smith. Now an opportunity for guess who, Jordan Conroy. Tape around the head, gets away from a couple. Flicks on the floor, but gets it away. Lennox, brilliant hands. This is great from Ireland. Here's Zach Ward now. Ward on Soyuz-Wapi. Gets it off the deck to McNulty. McNulty's a Mullen. Brilliant Ireland to win it on the final play. This team, this Irish team, all season long have refused to be beaten. They've done it again.
Some of the skills under pressure. Oh, this will be a joy to watch. On the outside, Conroy, he gets absolutely flipped in the tackle. But look at some of these passes under pressure, the micro skills that they're able to possess. Remember, they're fatigued. Good carry from Zach Ward, but look at this passing up to McNulty. One more for good luck, and Mullins gets a double and the win. They go length to length, Ireland.
Ireland sevens don't offload. Are you kidding? That was more like Fiji. What a finish. Well, a couple of bangers to get us started this morning, KT. Fiji beating New Zealand with a winning conversion. Ireland have done it to South Africa. And now let's go downstairs and hear from Terry Kennedy, who's